Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to start a new Let's Play on a game called Microtopia. I featured this game several months ago on the channel in a first look video, and they just opened up a playtest today as I'm recording. I'll put links in the description to the Steam page where you can sign up for the playtest and the Discord and all that good stuff. You can see in the bottom right, we're playing version 0.1.1. And again, this is an early playtest version, but let's jump into a new game here. There's not a lot of options to select from at this early stage. I'm going to go with just all the defaults here. The only thing we can change is this quicker instinct sequence, which I think is like the tutorial. We'll just stick with defaults and hop on in. All right, top right says, welcome. Let's see, we got, thank you for playtesting Microtopia. Please be aware that this is a work in progress version of the game, not representative of the final product. Content is missing and the balance will be off. Your feedback is invaluable in helping us refine Microtopia into the best version it can be. We truly appreciate your time and insights. And again, yeah, I'll put links in the description of this video to get to the Steam page and their Discord. Highly recommend checking out both of those. Use the buttons top right to give us feedback and tell us how we can improve Microtopia. Join us on Discord. All right, welcome to Microtopia. You are the hive mind of a robot ant colony. Follow your instincts to build a thriving settlement. You can look around the environment by using the WASD. Okay, all the standard stuff here. Center mouse button to tilt and rotate and all that good stuff. And then zoom, and I think we can use Q and E too to kind of pan left and right. Complete. Every ant colony starts with a queen. You can select her from the build menu, place the queen, and wait for her to land. All right, let's take a look at this map. We zoom all the way out, we get this kind of higher level view, which is kind of interesting. But if we come down here, I think I want to put the queen somewhere in the middle, I'm guessing. Let's do it over here. Select the queen from the bottom. Drop this down and we'll rotate just like that. Here it comes. This is pretty sweet. I love the art in this game. The art style is just awesome. All right, the queen has arrived with a small group of starting workers. Instruct a worker to pick up a piece of scrap iron. All right, we've got scrap iron piles over here. Oops. Yeah, so grab an ant and just point and click. Okay, use a stockpile to store materials. Build a stockpile and instruct an ant to place scrap on it. Let's do that. Kind of trying to plan ahead here, but I think we'll just jump in. Drop this down. A single click then enables you to kind of rotate it the way you want. That's fine. Right click to dismiss. Okay, scrap iron. Grab this little guy. Head over to there. Okay, use trails to make supply chains. Loop them around to automate your workflow. Create a hauling trail loop. Use it to collect 10 pieces of scrap iron. All right, so there, we got to go to trails. We click this guy. And then we just draw ourselves a trail. So we want our little ants to come by these stockpiles. Drop off here. And you can see as I drag this trail, as soon as we see those little arrows show up, then we know it'll connect to this building or stockpile. I guess these guys can just loop around pretty tight. And then we just got to get this guy on the trail. So I'll click him and just click on the trail. And now he should pick up scrap and drop it off. In fact, we can adjust these trails too once they're placed. I'm going to drag this node a little closer to this pile so that they'll pick up from both piles. All right, We gotta do 10 pieces. Let's drag some more ants onto this trail. It's a click to get this guy, and then another click, and then a right click. Click. Actually, we don't even need the right click. Got a route around the queen. There they go. We got 10 scrap. Let's move on. The queen will soon birth her first larva. You can grow larvae into new workers by using an incubator. Build an incubator. All right, let's do that. How about over here, maybe? Under population, incubator. Rotate around like that. Okay, the queen will soon... Yeah, okay, let's see what's next. Here comes the first little larva. Okay, workers have to collect the larva from the queen and bring them to the incubator. Create a new trail to do this. Okay. Grab this little guy. I think that'll do it. Now we got to get a worker over here. I'm going to pause just so I can grab one. This guy looks like he's got his hands empty, so we'll send him over. We'll start working this trail, collect the larvae, and drop them onto the incubator. Boom. And this guy gets charged up. Yeah, the art style is just absolutely awesome in this. I love it. Okay, now we got our new little worker. Let's route this guy. Let's put a path to get... Well, let's see what the tutorial wants us to do. Queen needs energy to produce more larvae. Collect energy pods from flowers using the foraging trail. Okay, and they give us a new thing on the hotbar here. But let's get our new little worker ant. Get this guy a path. Maybe this way, actually. To join in the scrap iron collecting workflow. Our scrap pile, if we look at this thing, it's got a capacity for 160. We've got 43 so far. Now we need to do the energy collection. That's all these little flower guys. They produce these little energy pods. Let's set up a trail to gather those. We got to use a foraging trail. How are we going to do this? I wonder if I can just cut through the middle. And eventually we're going to need to bring it to the mouth of the queen. So maybe there. I go through these flowers. Try and get as many highlighted as possible as we walk this path. I think that's all of them there. And then here, and then here. And let's pause and grab a worker. Get them on that path. Maybe 2 workers actually on this path. Here's our new little guy. Collecting scrap. A couple things to note. The new ones, they only have a lifespan of 5 minutes. So whether they're moving or they're sitting still, this guy's only going to be around for 5 minutes and he's going to die off. The worker ants they started us off with have infinite lifespan. You can see it's got the little infinity sign on the lifespan bar for this guy. And for our little dude here, you can see he's almost halfway through his little life. His short little life, worker life. Okay, collect energy pods from flowers using the foraging trail. The energy pods, once we feed the queen, that's what's going to determine more larvae coming out. So here these guys go. They're collecting pods. And then these flowers will respawn these little energy pods over time. Right now we've got all of our workers going to collect iron scrap. I wonder if we should change that. We'll see. We'll see. We can drag these trails. These guys can access these little pieces of iron scrap. We'll have to find another scrap pile too. This big thing has a bunch of rubble that requires a mining skill that we don't have yet. Alright, so now we're producing more larvae. There's another little worker ant going to collect scrap. Let's move forward. Keep producing more workers until you reach a population of 10. Guys, squeezing them out pretty fast. Faster than we can even deal with them. Maybe we put down another incubator? Let's do that. I'm going to pause. And let's grab another incubator. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Yeah, maybe these can go into harvesting energy. I'll move that path so that the ones coming off of this incubator will go harvest more energy pods. The ones coming off this incubator will go harvest iron, but I need to change this path so that he drops some of them off there. Let's see how that goes. That one gets dumped there. Gonna pick up another larva. That one's gonna get dumped there. So now we're providing workers to both of these paths. Alright. And there's some more scrap iron way up here. Okay, scrap iron can be processed into iron ingots using a smelter. Build a smelter and use it to produce 10 iron ingots. Place them on a stockpile. Okay. The way we do that is we need to place a dispenser for this stockpile so we can get the iron off of it. And there is a more advanced tutorial. I must have selected the more abbreviated one, but there is an advanced tutorial or more detailed tutorial that will explain all of these steps in detail. But this guy's going to allow me to grab resources off the pile, and we want to smelt that into iron ingots. So under production on the hotbar, we got a little smelter here. I'm going to put 2 of these down just to show you a problem that we're going to solve later. Now I need a path. Boom, to boom, to boom, kind of like we did the incubators. And then we'll just, let's just for now just assign one little temporary worker. Whoops. Come on over, buddy. And see what happens here. He's going to grab a piece of iron, scrap, throw it on there, and then he's going to wait. And if I have 2 of these on here, let's drag another guy down. I got to give this guy a place to dump off too. Let's set up a stockpile. See how this line is backing up? We'll see it here in a second once these guys both drop off. Drop off. Drop off. Pick up scrap. Smelt it. He's waiting. And that's kind of blocking the path to our second smelter. We're going to get a solution for that in a little bit. Meanwhile, we're collecting plenty of energy pods. If you look at the top left of the screen, it's showing what stage we're in. We're in stage 1, and we've got a max population of 10. The more energy pods that we feed our queen, this little stage is going to climb up. The faster we can provide energy, the faster this guy's going to level up and we'll get more population, or a higher population limit. Our scrap guys don't have anything to mine, so let's change this path to tap into that pile. And man, we're going to need to find more piles of scrap. I guess there's a bunch way over here. Having to walk longer distances. All right, we need 4 more iron blocks to get smelted. This animation's cool on these guys too. Check out the flames in there. Very, very cool. And again, we'll get this second smelter working here in a little bit. Okay, one more. Once this is smelted up, we'll move forward in the tutorial. Meanwhile, our level is slowly climbing up. We've only got 10 workers. And these guys are going to die off, and we're going to have to resupply over here too. All right, use the iron to build a workshop. All right. Production, workshop, I guess, maybe, I'm not sure where to put this. I'm going to put it over here. Maybe here. Workshop can create a variety of products using different materials. You can use the building menu to choose between the recipes. Produce 2 iron plates and produce 5 screws. Oh, check it out. Under the trails now, we've got a splitter, a divider. So let's make use of that first. Show you how that one works. So we want to divide our little workers between these 2 smelters. So let's put a divider right here. Like that. Now we've got a divider that's going to rotate between these 2 paths. And I'm going to put this one here. And then let's get another couple of workers over here if we can. We're about to level up and we'll get more workers. And I kind of want to use the little guys. Are they all collecting power? Yeah, let's grab this guy and send him over. That's not a trail, that's just a one-time path. That guy's a permanent worker. I guess we could take one of these permanent guys and send him over here too, so we're always doing some smelting. Alright, and now when these workers actually get on this trail, they should rotate between the 2 smelters. So pick up a chunk of scrap, drop it in and wait. Pick up a chunk of scrap, drop it in and wait. Now we can make use of both of those. And we can use multiple paths. So if you wanted like 3 out of every 4 ants to go in one direction, you just put 3 paths all merging onto one, and then another path merging onto some other area that you only wanted a quarter of the ants to go to. All right, let's get back to work. We got iron plates and we got screws. So we need another little distribution guy, dispenser. This time we're going to pull the iron ingots. A little cramped down here. And we're going to want another splitter. One to go there. And one, I guess, down. How are we going to do this? Down this way, maybe? And let's do our path. You want another one of these workshops. And then these guys can eventually follow on the same path, I think. Let's see what that does. I'm hoping it rotates between these 2 paths. Ants come up, either go straight to this guy or they go straight to this guy. And let's move this guy a little closer, maybe. Whoops, I need to rotate you. And let's get some ants over here. These guys need something to work on. I'm going to take... I can actually click and drag too. Let's grab 3 workers and get them onto this path. And then we need to modify this to go get some scrap. I don't know if they can mine. No, they need to mine that. We don't have mining skill. Bear with me. There is a little bit of scrap over this way that they can get. And there's a little bit of scrap over there they can grab. Smelting's moving along. This guy, no stockpile connected. So let's grab this. Assign target. I want to pull ingots. That guy goes there. We got to set recipes for these. So this workshop will do screws. This workshop will do plates. And then we need to put these on 2 different stockpiles, right? This guy's making a screw. He's going to wait for that screw to get ready. And then these guys are going to make plates, but it takes 4 ingots before it'll even start making a plate. And now this guy needs a place to drop off his stuff. So I think I need a couple stockpiles here. In fact, I might be able to sneak one over here. Here's one. I'm guessing the stockpiles only hold an item of a single type. Put a second stockpile there and we'll see how this goes. The screws always go there, hopefully. And this guy finally got his 4th ingot. And this one's going to take a while to run. So the line is going to back up here while we wait for this. In fact, it might even back up that guy, unfortunately. So 4 little ingots getting turned into a plate. Finally, there we go. And these guys are back at it. Screws are easy, it just takes a single ingot. These guys take 4. So we get our 5 screws, we need 1 more plate. This guy needs 1 more ingot to make the plate. And some of my little ants are dying off. Let's pause. These guys are collecting scrap over here. What we need to do is I need another splitter so we can keep this thing fed with fresh ants. Or we can send one of our guys that lives forever over there to do it. How do we want to do that? Let's wonder if I can cross paths. I don't need to if I do a splitter here. Let's do splitter here. And so this is the kind of the line that's going to do scrap. We're splitting those guys. And some of them are going to go do this. Or actually, 1 more splitter too, right? Yeah, let's go here. These aren't going to be perfectly ratioed, that's for sure. Do that. See how that works. Now at least everybody should eventually get some workers. We're now at stage 4. Our max population's at 75. That's a good thing. How are our power plant, or little power guys doing? These guys all still have little pods. Eventually we're going to have to expand and harvest more power from these other flower beds. Now I got a worker coming down this way to feed these two production lines. Tons of scrap. Yeah, we got a bunch of scrap over here. We got a pile over here we can access too. These guys are doing their thing. The second plate's getting smelted up here. Boom. And did our ant die like instantly? I think he did. After he delivered that second plate, he croaked. But we got a new one coming. These guys, what's going on? Are you guys smelting away? Yeah, they are. All right, what's next? Microtopia, you can upgrade workers to enhance their lifespan and capabilities. Build a combiner and use it to combine 2 small workers into 1 regular worker. All right, that's going to be over here. 2 small workers into a regular worker. We got 2 different paths here. Guess what we could do. Let's convert everybody into regular workers. So we'll do 2 converters, question mark. Let's see if we can move some of this over. Can I move this node? Doesn't look like it. Let's pause and see if we can incorporate a combiner into our little breeding path here. I'm gonna wipe these guys out. These paths out for a second. I'm gonna move you guys out of my way. And then I think this line's gonna go, and we'll take these little workers and throw them onto a combiner. It's under population, combiner. Ooh, this guy's kind of big. About how we want to do this. Let's do it there. So the guys coming off of here are going to go there. The guys coming off of here are going to go here. And then this is going to connect. That way, just to make sure if there's an open spot, they'll find it, whether it's on the right or the left. Now, when they come out of the combiner, that's where we want our splitter. I want some to go on power harvesting, and I want some to find their way over here. I wonder if we can cross paths. Find out. Find out. So this is our power loop. Oh man, gotta get some over here. Thinking. I mean, this one I can connect like that. Boom, 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 and that becomes our power loop. Come off. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. These guys are coming back down, expecting to see the queen. Let's erase this and see if we can get these guys. Can I get you to go? There, it looks like it. I think that's gonna work. Can I move you over a little bit? So brand new larvae turn into little workers. They get combined here. Some of them are going to go on this path. They'll immediately start collecting power. Whoops. around this loop, collect all the power, drop it off at the queen. Now the other path, we need to, I guess, connect up to here, right? Let's do it. So this is the other option. I think they can cross paths. Let's hit play and see how that works. Here come the new little guys. Onto the combiner. That guy does his little mixy job. Let's take a look at this guy. So this guy's got a lifespan of 10 minutes. We don't get any bonus. These little guys, I think, have a lifespan of 5 minutes when they're brand new. So 10 minutes for the new... Whoops, right click. 10 minutes for this guy. I accidentally took this guy off the path. Actually, I'll send him over here. Alright, so now we've got some 10-minute lifespan, guys. Let's see what's next. Keep producing until you've created 5 regular workers. Alright, we'll let that run. Meanwhile, let's check out everything else. Melting looks like it's running fine. And then it looks like we've got ants over here working on the crafting. And it looks like we spent our 2 plates. That must have been on the combiner, right? Here's our new worker ant. He's gonna go the smelting route. And we got 4 regular workers. Here comes the 5th one right now coming out of the combiner. So I think, yeah, I think we're okay. We're a little light on workers over here. Let's see where this guy goes. I think he's going to head over to where we're doing the crafting of plates and screws. You're going to come down that way, and then you're going to go across. We've got 2 workers there already. All right, looks good to me. Okay, you can combine regular workers once again to create inventor ants. Combine 2 regular workers into an inventor ant. Oh, man. So why don't we split off of here? So we'll do another split from here. And this time, yeah, we're going to come out a bit. And we need another combiner. That's this guy. Oh yeah, and it shows the building materials. If we hover over this combiner, you can see it takes 2 ingots, 2 plates, and 5 screws. So these guys, we need a new path. You're gonna go into there. Whoops, 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 whoops. This one going to there. 89%. We're waiting on resources here. I need 1 more plate. There it goes. This just got built. Now some of our workers, our regular workers, are going to come in here and become inventor ants. I think I got to pick a recipe for this. Change. Combine to inventor. Oh, check it out. There they go. We're going to get a new type of ant. We got to figure out what we're going to do with that guy. How is our scrap collection going? Looks like we need to move this path. Like that. Now they can pick up from here too. And then how's things over here, fellas? That looks good. Tons of scrap. Lots of ingots. Not much here. Not much here at all. We may have to make some adjustments. Okay, you can combine... Okay, good, good, good. There's our new guy. That's our inventor ant. Let's pause and take a look at this guy for a second. Can I get you? I can't select him. Inventor ants can unlock new buildings and recipes. To do so, they need to be fed by other ants. This can be done by using an inventor pad. Build an inventor pad and use it to fill up an inventor ant by feeding it 10 energy pods. Okay. So let's do a couple things here. Let's collect energy over this way. So let's put another path for collecting energy through here. We need the foraging, the foraging path. And we'll collect maybe just this cluster. Trying to hit everything here. And we'll drop off to stockpile there, probably. Can you just go this way? I think so. That's a new path for harvesting. And then let's put a stockpile to collect those energy pods maybe over here. And then we'll get a drop of energy pods into this inventor, but we need an inventor pad. Let's see where that is. Inventor pad. We do 2 of these. Whoops, let's do 2 of these. And we'll send our inventor ants over this way. Regular path there, and if that one's full, we can go here. These aren't built yet, we need more resources. And then we need a path to take from this stockpile of energy pods and feed these 2 guys. Let's do that. We need a dispenser. And then a tiny little path here for you, to you. And I need a way to get workers onto all these paths. So let's split here. So some of you are going to go there, and some of you are going to go here. And in fact, I want like most of you guys collecting energy. So they come down, they get combined, they come down here. 25% are going to go turn into inventor ants. 25% are going to go feed the inventor ants energy pods. And then 50% are going to collect energy pods. Let's see how that works, if it works. We got to wait for these things to craft. They need plates, probably, yeah. What are you guys doing? This probably needs to be reconfigured. These guys have lots of workers. Let's do the same thing. Let's increase the number of workers that are going to go craft. Is it not connected? Oh, I may need this to go all the way over. Yeah, because this is a double line, that is the, that's a result of our splitter. Let's delete this. We'll still do the little splitter guy, but we'll make his path a little bit shorter, like that. And then we'll use a regular path. to go over there, and then this guy can just do that now. Now as ants come through here, 2/3 of them are going to go off to the right and help with crafting. And then we still have bottlenecks over here we got to figure out. Okay, we got our inventor pads, at least one of them. There's our inventor guy waiting. Do we have anybody collecting energy? We do. Max population 75. There goes that. Now we need to get an ant to make his way here to actually feed our inventor. And then we need another one of these. More plates to get the second inventor pad done. Okay, here comes another guy doing an energy collection. See where this guy... Oh, this guy's going to go do crafting and smelting. And harvesting. Look, we still got scrap to harvest. Here comes another. Check it out. Check it out. I just want to see us feed these inventor ones, and then we'll call it an episode. Okay, here he comes. This guy's going into the feeding line. The second inventor pad got opened up. Boop. Okay, energy pods fed to inventor ad. We need 10 of these. Oh man, these guys are kind of hungry, huh? Let's see what happens. I have a feeling this guy's gonna, once he gets his 10th energy pod, he's gonna get to work and not take any more food, and then we can feed this guy. Oh, check it out. He's getting... He's producing something here. Oh man, look at that. That's pretty cool. This guy's still hungry. He's like, come on. How about an energy pod, fellas? Yeah, you can see there's a bunch of thought that needs to go into balancing this. But he burned through those energy pods that we had saved up pretty fast. And it looks like we had a couple ants die carrying energy pods. There's a couple extras sitting right here. Here comes another guy. He's going to go... The next one that comes down is going to do energy pod collection. We need one more energy pod for our inventor ant. And then he'll work his magic. I imagine we'll get like some kind of research points or something. Boom. Hey, you've got 10. Let's advance the tutorial. Okay, inventor ants provide inventor points, which you can use to progress through the development tree to unlock new trails, buildings, and materials. To collect inventor points, simply click on a full inventor ant. It is good practice to build several inventor pads, allowing you to gather points from multiple inventor ants simultaneously. Yeah, we've got... That looks so much neater than what I've got. They got 5 lined up here with a steady stream of energy pods. Okay, so let's click this guy. Oh, and he dies off. That's sad, kind of. But now in the top right, we've got 10 research points. Let's stop this episode here. We got a little bit of spaghetti here, but we're learning. We've got manufacturing taking place with screws and plates. And we saw that there's some optimization needed here. We're a little bit blocking. We could probably do things with splitters to make this more efficient. You got smelting. That seems to be going gangbusters. You got tons of ingots stored up. We've got our queen being fed energy pods. We've got all our little worker ants being converted into the big worker ants, or the regular worker ants. Some of those go and harvest energy, and some of those become inventor ants. Yeah, everything's working, but it's not optimized. but not bad. Yeah, let's wrap this one here. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series on Microtopia. Again, I'm playing an early playtest version. Microtopia is slated to release, currently it's slated to release in Q1 of 2025. That date could change, or that time period could change. It often happens. But Q1 2025 is the target release date for this awesome, cool game. We're going to have more episodes coming. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next episode.